Greetings, welcome back to Acadian Comics. I'm your host, James Fondren, and this is video number 5, part 5 of Joe Kubert's World of Cartooning story graphics. So we'll get right into it. So as always, he has his table of contents. And storytelling. Even dinosaurs take on credibility and expression if you vest your drawing with emotion and movement. Otherwise, the figure becomes a cardboard cutout. Yeah. Look at that. So we know what a dinosaur looks like anatomically, but how do we pose them in a cool way? It's important. In order to tell a story in one or a series of pictures, the cartoonist must probe deeply within himself to gain an insight into depicting emotions and attitudes. The audience must recognize and identify with cartoon characters. Body language and facial expressions are vital in communicating emotion and thought. Become a people watcher. Yeah, you hear that a lot. Yeah, of course. It is important for us to learn to focus our concentration on producing illustrations that will strike a responsive chord. Don't be distracted when in the process. Think when you draw. When I draw a superhero in the act of hitting a wall, I want to show the effect of that impact, that the viewer or the reader will feel the power of the punch. Or when a character is sad, angry, or afraid, these emotions will be recognized and empathize with my audience. Yeah. And like as a new artist, comic book artist, that is the hardest thing to do for me right now is to really, where am I putting my camera and what's the best pose for my characters in that scene. Typical professional story. He's showing you panel in which balloons and caption have not been planned in the composition. Panel in which balloons and caption have been properly planned. Cool. Yeah. Yeah, because look, this is moved over just a tad. Reference. Shoes reflect distinguishing characteristics that can tell much about their characters. For practice, do some drawings of your own shoes. Pay attention to the details and draw. Oh, how to draw hats. Gun belts. See, he's got a gun belt down here. So good. So cool. Character sheet. Creating a character. For a comic book story, similar to creating a character for a comic book story is similar to a casting director selecting an actor for a role in a movie. Yeah. He says, I always start by making a number of rough sketches to acquaint myself with the character. The character's face and figure have to look the part. Then he has to act the part. I try to feel the character's movement and attitude internally, and I have to know what the character looks like from different angles. Yeah. It's cool. Style. Okay, he's talking about style. So we're gonna focus on this for a minute. Style is the result of the artist's learning experience and development. The artist's style changes, does not stay the same. We see things differently as we grow, and those things we see and draw will reflect those differences. Some of us draw with great detail and rendering, others more simply. Some cartoonists utilize heavy black areas, others render in a more linear manner. All styles are acceptable, both aesthetically and commercially, as long as they are done well. If proportions or perspective are off, all the rendering details will not correct them. Yeah, that's right. If the expression on a character doesn't convey the proper emotion, a simple style will make the error even more apparent. Learning the basics is the cartoonist's mainstay. Yeah. So he's showing you different styles here. Cool, huh? So, do preliminary sketches. So look, he's got full profile, 3/4 view, rear, different perspectives of the character. See? More in here. Exaggeration. Simplicity. Drawing hands. Full and profile, mouths and everything. The ear. Simple, more complex. I like this. I like this because this, you build up to this. Like if you want to go straight to this, it can be overwhelming. So start somewhere. Start somewhere. Do this. I'm going to work on this. I'm going to work on this. This is fantastic. Cartoon, not so cartoon, human. Cartoon, not so cartoon, human. Yeah. Yeah. I'm glad I'm looking at this. That's probably one of the coolest things I've seen in these books. In all 6 of these books. Yeah. Emotion, body language, assignment, another assignment. Buffalo horns, lizard skin, snake eyes, lion's teeth. So cool. Yeah, creating different animals, different monsters. Create your own monsters. They can be cute, funny, ugly, or horrific. Start with the head and add a body. Use your imagination. Have fun. For practice, draw or trace. Yeah, tracing paper. Yep. Title: Werewolf of Brooklyn. Sketch. Cool. Credibility. Attention. I'm going to read this because this is like he's saying, attention. In our haste to see our completed drawing, we tend to rush the finish. This invariably results in slipshod, sloppy drawings. Take your time. Train yourself to get as much pleasure from the doing as from the completion. Be patient with yourself. Creating an illustration is like constructing a building. Reference and pre-sketches are the building blocks. Yeah. So there's more. Lesson 3. As cartoonists, we need to be sensitive to the nuances of body movement and conveying character. Dracula, lesson 3. Exaggerations. Yeah. It's cool. So cool. The future. Science fiction has always been an important genre in comic books. It's also been the subject matter of countless novels, TV programs, syndicated cartoon strips, movies, and computer games. This lesson concerns the approach of doing a futuristic comic book story. Oh, he's got like, yeah. This page. Wait, is there a page missing? Hold on. I can't tell. A, B, no. There we go. Yeah. 1900, 1980, 2100. Yeah. Illustrate different times, right? Make sure you get the time periods right. So cool. Uniforms. Yeah. And if there's anything you guys or y'all see that you want to like pause, you just pause it, right? And you can look at the page. The villain. Sequence layouts on the roof fighting the edge. Overhead figures going over the edge. From below figures locked in battle. Overhead. Long shot of character. Shooting and being shot at closer. Close on the face. Yeah. There is a misconception that exists concerning cartoons. Because of the simplicity of the line drawings, it is thought that cartoon illustration is easy. After all, how difficult could it be to draw a funny rabbit or a particular looking turtle? It ain't easy. I'm telling you, it's not. Backgrounds, you know. These don't look like 3D assets to me. It looks like these were actually drawn by Joe Kubert. I don't think he did 3D assets in any of this. Probably used reference, but hey. Look, comic book sequence. Look at this. Yep. It's beautiful stuff. It's just a great book. It's such a great resource. I'm going to practice from it as soon as I'm done. And here's doing these video reviews. Yep. Homework assignment. Title, engines. It's like a Western, right? All right. Tools of the trade. So that concludes story graphics. This is part 5 of our 6-part series on Joe Kubert's World of Cartooning. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please consider hitting the like button and subscribing to the channel so you're notified of new and future content right here at Acadian Comics. I'll catch you right here next time.